Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing amazing. In today's video, I will be tapping into the energies of the person on your mind and their current feelings towards you. So as per usual, the timestamps will be in the description bar below as well as the comments. So let's just get started here. Okay, so starting off with Aries. Person on your mind and their current feelings towards you. Interesting. Okay, so the Four of Swords wanted to show itself here. It didn't come out, but it could read it as some sort of stagnancy, some sort of silence between the both of you right now. Okay, if that's not the case, okay, there's a lot of cards flipping out. Justice wanted to show itself as well. You could be dealing with a Libra, but if it's not silence, then someone here could be healing, okay, from something that is currently going on. It's more of a mental thing, though, something that they are feeling very consumed by, and it could feel very draining. Okay, so we have, wow, very interesting. So we have the Seven of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck and the Strength card. Okay. Could be dealing with a Leo. Seems to me, Aries, that the person on your mind is doing a lot of analyzing this week, okay? With the Strength card, there is something that is affecting them and they're trying to not focus on it. So it's almost like numbing out the pain or saying, you know what, I don't want to think about that this week, or it's bothering me. So it could be a conflict, or it could just be something that they're reminded of when it comes to this connection, but it's causing them to feel uneasy. Okay, Seven of Pentacles is kind of looking at your investments, looking at your efforts and saying, you know, is it worth it? You know, should I be doing more? Should I, you know, what do I need to work on? That sort of thing. So this person's definitely analyzing you and the connection that they have with you. Okay, let's see. Okay. Very interesting. Okay. I feel like, you know, this person is viewing you as wish fulfillment. They feel like they're extremely happy when they're with you, when they're, you know, connecting with you, that sort of thing. But there's also something about feeling like this connection, you know, it's truly fulfilling, right, on an emotional level. Not only, again, are they viewing you as wish fulfillment, something about this connection is making them think, okay, this is exactly what I want. And that could be the reason why we did see the Seven of Pentacles. Am I doing enough? Should I be doing more? Pretty much analyzing, you know, the situation at hand. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. This person is thinking about their next steps towards you. So, for example, if they're connecting with you, they're like, okay, I'm ready to, for example, take things to the next level. So how am I going to approach that? How am I going to communicate that? That's what's crossing your mind when they're, or that's what's crossing their mind when, you know, they're thinking of you. Now, Nine of Cups, Two of Pentacles is pretty much, I have what I want in front of me. This truly makes me happy. What are my next steps? Some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius. We do have the star card there. Again, there's some sort of healing taking place for your person. Okay, so they could be realizing something that is not working, but it's more so like deeply rooted. But the star card could also be healing that is taking place within this connection. But the main thing that I'm getting here is this person feels that this is a connection that they've manifested, or you are their ideal partner, their dream partner. The Star and the Nine of Cups could quite literally be something that you manifested coming into fruition, and pretty much feeling like you're living your dream reality. But this person is trying to be very practical this week in terms of figuring out, again, what their next steps are. So we have the Page of Swords here. This person is not only analytical, they're very curious about you. Page of Swords is someone kind of trying to figure you out. Okay, so maybe you guys have mutual friends and they're asking about you, or it's someone who's connecting with you, but there are certain things that they're not comfortable with being completely open about, or openly asking you, I should say. So it's not the most invasive energy. It's more so, it's it's indirect, right? It's like, I want to know about this person, or I want to know where this is headed, but I don't want to ask those specific questions, at least not this week. With the Page of Swords, I do feel like this person is taking into account everything that you're saying. Okay, so this could be a very good listener, or someone who actually pays attention to the details of what you tell them. Wow, 10 of Pentacles. This is someone who wants a commitment with you. What's the star? The Four of Swords. And we did see the Four of Swords when I was opening your spread. Okay, so this is pretty much someone who is figuring or trying to figure out how to get to the next level with you. What they want is a commitment. When you have the Two of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles, it does speak about, you know, building, right? So like laying that foundation down and saying, okay, this is what I want to invest in for some time. It's long-term planning. And so the only thing about the 10 of Pentacles is it's going to be a step-by-step process. It's not necessarily something that takes place overnight, but this week you could see some sort of initiative that this person is taking to show you, hey, I am investing in this connection. I do want more with you, and I'm ready to build. The Page of Swords, and we have the Knight of Pentacles. Wow, this person is looking at this connection like this is worth my investment, and Knight of Pentacles is someone who's very premeditated. They like to think about things thoroughly. So this person is thinking of every possible outcome. They're thinking about what could go right, what could go wrong, and they're being very practical, because I don't really see it as an energy of someone coming in and love bombing you. Okay. Instead, it's someone who you know, feels like, okay, this is exactly what I want, but they are approaching it in more of like a practical or realistic way here. Very reliable energy. For some of you, this is fairly new. That's why we have the Page of Swords, the Star, the Nine of Cups, like someone who's connecting with you, so you may be aware of who it is, but I don't think that you know that they're already planning for the future or they're wanting more with you. Justice card, and we did see the Justice card as well when I was shuffling the cards here. So a lot of repetitive messages, but I more so see it as confirmation that this is someone who wants a higher level of commitment. When you see the 10 of Pentacles as well as a Justice card, that could speak of marriage. So, you know, not saying this person is, or you and this person will get married overnight, but that is what's on their mind. They could be you know, someone who likes to do things the traditional way with the Knight of Pentacles and the Justice. But the Justice also touches on, you know, feeling like this is a really balanced connection, feeling like they can express their truth here. And we have, wow. This is very positive, guys. I see back and forth communication between you and this person. And this is someone who wants to build with you. I see it as more of a fairly new energy. I don't really see any cards letting me know that, you know, there is a history here. But even if you had a brief meeting with this person, there are aspects of them that they're trying to heal. This is someone who's moving in a very cautious manner. They are very premeditated, like I mentioned, and it's because they actually want to do things the right way with you. So this communication that's coming in, or if you're already connecting with this person as you're watching my read, I see it making you very happy. I see it as something that you're actually looking forward to. Okay. So that's what I'm getting for you guys. Moving on to Taurus. Okay, Taurus. So the person on your mind and their current feelings towards you. Let's see. Temperance wanted to show itself here. It didn't come out, but you could be thinking of a Sagittarius. And we have the Queen of Pentacles here. You could also be thinking of a Virgo. Okay. So bottom of the deck here, guys, we have the Eight of Pentacles, okay? And split the deck and we have the Knight of Swords. Yeah. You're receiving communication from this person this week. As far as the Knight of Swords goes, it could be very, you know, quick moving communication, possibly something that you did not anticipate here. But we also have the Eight of Pentacles. You may receive this message while you are at work, or you are working on, you know, something that is progressing for you, even if it is like a creative hobby. Okay, it seems to me that you're receiving communication from someone when your focus is not entirely on them. Your focus is elsewhere. Could be an air or an earth sign. Okay. How does this person feel about Taurus? It may be someone that you work with also. Okay, so the Star card. Some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius, and we have the Four of Swords. Okay, what else do we have? The Temperance, and I did say the Temperance wanted to show itself, so wow. Okay, this is very interesting. What's standing out to me here, Taurus, in their feelings is the Star card as well as the Temperance card. So this is someone who not only feels very at peace around you, okay? There's something that is standing out about you to this person this week. Okay, so if you're connecting with them, it could be something that you've communicated. Okay, maybe it's something about yourself, maybe it's something about your goals or aspirations. There's something here about you that is really standing out. Now, if it's not something that you communicated, it could definitely be just the energy that you exude and the way that you carry yourself here. Okay, we have the Four of Swords in the middle there. This person could be in the process of healing from something, but what I'm intuitively getting here, Taurus, is that they're actually praying for some sort of a blessing when it comes to you or this connection. They're praying for a breakthrough here. Okay, so if you're connecting with this person, they're really ready to either take the next steps or they want to better understand you. So they may want you to open up more. It seems to me that they feel very close to you, but they feel like they want to be closer. So they sense some sort of a guard or a barrier when it comes to the both of you, like authentically expressing yourselves to each other. 10 of Pentacles, wow. Seems to me that this person definitely has commitment on their mind. This could be someone who's very family oriented. So there could be some sort of news about their family that they're sharing with you, or this is something that's like visible to you about this person. Okay, they may have children of their own, or it's you know, their siblings and their you know, parents here that they're it's like a tight-knit family here is what I'm getting. And because they're so family oriented, they're thinking about how to build one with you. This is someone who has growth on their mind. This is someone who knows that this is going to be, you know, kind of like a process where you have to take it day by day, but there's a very patient and healing energy coming through as well. The Four of Swords, very interesting. Okay, yeah, this person's in a very generous energy. Either they're reaching out to you, Taurus, and you know, you guys are communicating back and forth here, or it could be a generous act, like quite literally gifting you something with that Six of Pentacles energy. Okay, now more specifically with the Four of Swords and the Six of Pentacles, there is something here your person feels a little drained by. There is something here that they feel like they have to either stop giving to financially, emotionally, right? Or they're giving their energy to another situation and it's just not, you know, working out for them. Because the Six of Pentacles is when you're spreading yourself too thin. So then you get to the point of evaluation where you're like, okay, should I be, you know, there's a pigeon right at my window. Wow. It's the first time that's happened during the reading. Well, as I was saying, you know, they're really evaluating the situation and, you know, they're thinking, should I be giving, you know, to a situation that is draining me? You know, how do I, you know, execute this in the correct manner? But with the Six of Pentacles, it's about wanting to give to you, but there is another situation in their life that is causing them to feel drained. This could even be like a financial thing where this person's like, okay, well, I'm working 2 jobs, but I want to make more time for a relationship. I want to be able to give more time or make more time for Taurus, like that sort of energy. 2 of Cups, beautiful. This person feels like you guys relate on a spiritual level. There are certain things that you are able to understand about this person without them having to be vocal about it. Okay, so like the bond that you guys have is just understood between each other is how they're feeling. With the 2 of Cups, the Temperance, the Star card, this is an energy of someone feeling very guided towards you. This is an energy of someone feeling that they're, because the 2 of Cups has a lot to do with, you know, connecting with your higher self. So this person's like, you know what, I'm feeling guided in Taurus's direction. I feel like this is a connection that will make me very happy. I will say the 2 of Cups could be 2 very different energies coming together, but I think the fact that you guys are opposites or your differences, you know, are being highlighted this week, but in a positive way with that 2 of Cups upright. This person is really in love with you. They have a lot of emotions. They want to give to this situation, and they are making the necessary changes in their life to be that person for you or invest in this connection wholeheartedly without worrying about, you know, obstacles in the way. We have the King of Swords. This could be an air sign, okay? And the Ten of Wands. For some of you, you know, this person's going to communicate that they have either been married before or they have been in a long-term relationship and that came to kind of like a severe ending, or it was very heavy for them and there's a lot that they had to deal with. This is someone who's viewing you as like a breath of fresh air. They've had an ending. It's not someone who has not been in a relationship before, but with you, something feels more real. Something feels more attainable, or it feels more tangible, I should say. And I will say, guys, there is a situation this person has been investing in that hasn't really been taking them where they wanted to. And that's what they're putting an end to. Very interesting. Eight of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. I feel like this person overanalyzes what they say to you. So it could be someone who's like typing out messages and then deleting them. You know, there is an energy of this person kind of overthinking the things that they say to you. But Eight of Swords could also speak about like mental restrictions. I don't see that, you know, being in the way of this person reaching out to you, although I do see that's something that they face difficulty with. Eight of Swords could also speak about restrictions in their external environment. And with the King of Swords and Ten of Wands, I did mention that this person is letting go of something that has not served them, or they are communicating to you that in the past they were in a relationship, but it just did not work out the way that they wanted it to. I don't see it as someone who's not familiar with a long-term commitment or being in one. I just see it as someone who really is focused on connections that are worth their investment, because they feel like they have kind of gone through the ringer when it comes to relationships here. I can't speak today, guys. Okay, so that's what I'm getting for you. Moving on to Gemini. Okay, Gemini. So the person on your mind and their current feelings towards you. Okay, so we have the Ten of Cups on the bottom of the deck here. And we have the Ace of Wands. So this could be read as like a new beginning in love. So it could be that this person here, or the person on your mind, is offering you, you know, something new here that you are very excited for with the Ace of Wands. And Ten of Cups, you know, they definitely have growth on their mind, or some sort of a commitment here. It seems to me that there's some sort of communication you're receiving from this person this week that makes you very happy. Okay. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, someone who's putting forth the effort. There's a lot of attraction here, and there's even a fixation on you this week. This person could find you to be very beautiful or very handsome here, but they want to, it's not just that. They actually want a commitment here. They want to put forth more practical effort with that Eight of Pentacles. I also feel here, guys, that there is something about you that is motivating this person to be better or to do better, right? Whether that's financially, whether that's a new perspective when it comes to some sort of healing that needs to take place for them. It's like you're pushing them to do better, but in a positive way. And I don't know if you're aware of this or not. This person wants to have a heart-to-heart conversation with you. I do believe they want to be, you know, open, especially when it comes to the emotional department, like telling you how they feel, telling you what they want moving forward here. This could be a very emotionally mature individual, because with the King of Cups, it is someone who is very mature emotionally. They're balanced, so they are feeling very deeply towards you. But it's also like they're not really coming in and love bombing you, or they're not really coming in and having some sort of an emotional outpour. It's like wanting more with you, but you will see this person has layers to them, but it will be unraveling little by little. There could be something about this person's financial situation or their career, you know, their current place of work that is stressing them out. Okay. And Nine of Swords and Eight of Pentacles. So the Nine of Swords could also just be something that's very repetitive, kind of like when you feel stuck, almost in a sense of, you know, this is a never-ending nightmare, and it's something that impacts you mentally. It could be a restriction in your external environment, but in your person's case here, it seems to me that they feel like they can't get a break when it comes to their financial situation. So either they feel overworked or they feel like they have been going from job to job and they're drained. You know, there's something to do with their stability, more particularly their finances or their work, that is really stressing them out. They really want to feel safe, or they want to feel at a space where they're like, okay, I'm stable, I don't need to worry. It's almost like they feel this week that they're in survival mode when it comes to their stability. I don't know why I'm getting that. So the Queen of Wands is being clarified by the Two of Wands. There may be some sort of distance between you both, okay? But with the Two of Wands, that is someone who's trying to close that emotional gap or create, or they feel like they have the power to change the current dynamic here. Two of Wands is also associated with planning, right? So this person is planning for the long term. They're wanting to put forth the effort, but I feel like this week there's something to do with their stability that's a bit kind of like in the way. So they're like, I need to deal with this first, or I need to feel more stable in order to build something with Gemini. I feel like there's some sort of physical distance between you both. So it could be someone you're communicating with online, or maybe, you know, they live overseas. That's the case for some of you, because I am getting a persistent message about physical distance. And then we have the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. It's interesting because we have two kings here. I feel for some of you, this person could be, you know, going to a friend, a family member, possibly even counseling for some sort of advice about you, or this connection here, kind of like, what should my next steps be, or am I on the right path? Because it seems to me that it's someone who wants to offer you much more than what they're capable of giving you right now in the current moment. That's what I'm getting here. And so, like I said, with the Eight of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords, it could be someone who's like, I really wish I was in a better situation financially, or I really wish that my living situation was different, because they don't feel the most stable. So they're thinking about what they want to give to you or what they want to provide for you. And they're also being reminded of where they currently are. And that's what's creating a little bit of an uneasy feeling for them this week. Three of Swords. Six of Swords. This person also wants to make peace with you in terms of like if there was any hurt that was caused. Three of Swords could also just be something that's mentally impacting them. I don't know why, Gemini, but I'm more so getting that like this person is affected by what's going on in their personal life. Like they either don't feel deserving of you right now, or they really want to be open and tell you what is bothering them or what is making them feel less confident. And the Six of Swords is like feeling more at ease, right? Moving from one space to another mentally. And they feel like if they were to get this off their chest, they would feel more at ease. And Six of Swords is also someone moving closer to you. So if it's not physical distance, it could be being more open with you so that the both of you feel closer to each other. It's almost like they're under a lot of stress, but they want to be vocal about it to you. The Star card. Some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius, and we have the Ten of Wands. Yeah, this person is praying for some sort of a blessing or a breakthrough in their current situation. Don't get me wrong, you know, this is a love reading and they are thinking of you, but there's something to do with their stability that really affects their ability to build a bond with you or be in a higher level of commitment. And the Star and the Ten of Wands is, you know, holding on to some sort of hope, or this person, like I said, praying for a breakthrough that they could let go of something that feels so burdensome. Like this person this week, they're thinking about you and what they want to build with you, but they're also reminded of the fact that they want to be in a better situation in order to have that happen. And it's either they feel overworked or they have been doing something continuously. Ten of Wands could be like when you're putting your effort towards something, but you're never really attaining your desired outcome. So this person is trying to stop working towards something that is not really giving back to them. And this is pertaining to their stability. That's what I'm getting strongly. Okay. So that's what I'm getting for you guys. Moving on to Cancer. Okay. Cancer. So the person on your mind and their current feelings towards you. Okay. So we have the Four of Wands on the bottom of the deck here. And we also have the Ace of Swords. Okay. So what I see here, Cancer, is with the Four of Wands and the Ace of Swords, someone may want to speak their truth this week with the Ace of Swords for sure. But with the Four of Wands and the Ace of Swords, you know, read together, it could be that this person wants like a breakthrough in this connection that you guys have. The Four of Wands could be some sort of milestones or being, you know, attaining some sort of milestone or being ready to take things to the next level here. Okay, how does this person feel about Cancer? Okay, Six of Pentacles and the Hermit. Some of you could be thinking of a Virgo. It's a very interesting message that's coming through here, guys. This person feels, okay, there is a situation in their life that is draining them. So they feel like they're spreading themselves too thin. Or they are assuming that you're giving to more than one situation at this time where they don't have your undivided attention. So take it how it resonates here, but this is what's going on in your person's feelings, and this is what they're keeping to themselves. So it may have been illuminated to this person, okay, you know, I'm giving to a situation that is, you know, not serving me, and I need to stop doing that in order to pursue things with Cancer. Or on the flip side, something that may be illuminated to this person is your focus is not entirely on them, and you may be, you know, giving to another situation, whether it's, you know, emotionally, whether it's you're a caregiver, whether it's, you know, financially, okay? And then we also have the World card here. Knowing that something needs to change is what's going on in their feelings. This may be someone who's at like a physical distance from you with the World card, or there's some sort of online communication taking place between you both. But the Hermit and the World card is this person feeling guided to close out a cycle or, you know, let go of something that feels very draining. Ace of Wands. In order to have a new beginning with you, they do feel like, you know, they need to focus on where their energy, or where they put their energy. They need to focus on what they're investing in. The Hermit, as well as the Ace of Wands, is also this person feeling more ready for a new beginning with you this week. So they could be feeling more confident, or they feel like they have the courage to speak their truth, because that's a download that's coming through very persistently, like someone who wants to speak their truth. So they're thinking about, you know, you and the connection, and there's something that they have, or there's something that has been illuminated to them, but they want to be vocal about that to you. The Page of Swords. Kind of an indirect energy here with the Page of Swords. So this may be someone, even if you're connecting with them, there's a lot that they try to figure out on their own. Whether it's, you know, they ask mutual friends, or, you know, maybe they do a lot of spying or keeping tabs on you. But this is a bit of an indirect energy. So someone who has figured out what they need to do, or someone who feels like they know you on a deeper level now, but they figured this out on their own. It wasn't like a conversation that you know, occurred between you and them. The King of Wands. This person's very attracted to you, Cancer. You know, Ace of Wands, King of Wands. You know, there's even a heavy fixation on you. So it's not only physical attraction, it's like they are feeling guided in your direction. But for the Six of Pentacles to come out as the first card in their feelings, they feel like something needs to be released. Something needs to go. They feel like a connection between the both of you cannot work if an investment in another connection, you know, proceeds, or it continues. Knight of Pentacles. Seems to me that this person's in a very premeditated energy. Not only are they thinking about, you know, every possible outcome, they're thinking about things thoroughly and taking very slow steps. It's about being cautious, doing things in a diligent manner, but they are in a very reliable energy. It's just they want to know what they're investing in or what they're stepping into before they do so. What's the Page of Swords? The Three of Wands. This person could also be keeping tabs on you, but waiting for some sort of a sign from you, okay? Three of Wands could be a little bit of a waiting game, or waiting for a sign in particular. But it also has a lot to do with like planning for the future. So this person is trying to create a plan on where they want this connection to go, or how to approach you, or what they need to release, you know, that sort of thing. King of Wands, the Lovers. Some of you could be dealing with a Gemini. Yeah. You know what's very interesting? This is someone who feels very connected to you, right? But with the Lovers being the closing card and the Six of Pentacles being the first card, this spread kind of just screams, make a choice. Okay, so this person may be in the process of making a choice, or they may be in between worlds. Again, I can read it another way, where this person feels like, you know, the ball is in your court. Because I did say with the Six of Pentacles and the Hermit, it's either what's being illuminated to them is something they need to release, or I could also read it as someone who feels like they don't have your undivided attention, Cancer, and they feel like something needs to end in order for the both of you to progress together. The Lovers being clarified by the Queen of Swords. Exactly. Something needs to go in, or something needs to give in order for you guys to connect. The Lovers is someone who feels a very close bond with you. They can't deny it. They may even view you as, you know, a soulmate here. But we have the Queen of Swords, which is, you know, it could be symbolic for a separation, or just needing to see the truth in a situation and cut ties with anything that doesn't, you know, help or assist the connection here. So they feel connected to you, but they feel like something needs to be released. And until the choice of releasing something is made, you know, there's going to be some sort of like a block that the both of you feel. They feel like if a choice is not made, and that's something that is, you know, being put on the back burner, then it's going to be really hard to see some sort of progress in this bond here. Okay. So that's what I'm getting for you guys. Moving on to Leo. Okay, Leo, so the person on your mind and their current feelings towards you. Let's see. Okay, so we have the Page of Wands, and we have the Ten of Cups. Some of you may be involved with another Leo like yourself here. Page of Wands, Ten of Cups is communication that could possibly make you very happy, or it makes you feel more connected to this person this week. With the Ten of Cups, I do feel like it's someone who has commitment on their mind, or there's something about like deepening this connection, wanting to relate to you on a deeper level. This person's very excited to speak to you or reach out to you, or if you guys are connecting, best believe that they really look forward to that, or it makes them very happy. So let's see here. The Four of Swords wanted to pop out here. So it could be someone that is healing from something that has occurred in this connection as well. Okay, let's see. The cards are just flying out today. Two of Swords could be dealing with a Libra, okay? And the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands, someone who's very excited to connect with you. It's like they see, they feel like with you, there are so many possibilities. This could definitely be new love, okay? But with the Two of Swords, you may have a question, or what you're inquiring about is someone that you're connecting with, but you're not really seeing something clearly, or it's very new to the point where you're like, I do feel connected to this person, but could this actually go the distance? Or, you know, you have some sort of questions, because the Two of Swords could be where, you know, you're in between worlds. Now, what I see in your person's feelings is they're really excited to connect with you. It's like meeting you has been, or it has felt like a breath of fresh air. There's even an energy of this person feeling like the possibilities with you are endless. Okay, and this person is meeting you during like a very critical or crucial time in their personal life. So they could be like, for example, right, they could be relocating and then they meet you, or they could be switching, you know, places of employment and then they're meeting you. Like there's some sort of a crucial change going on in their personal life, but they're also connecting with you during that time. So the Two of Swords could be when you're kind of, you know, in between worlds here. The Hanged Man. Okay, something feels very new, very refreshing to this person about you, about this connection, but there is an old way or an old habit that they're really stuck in. The Hanged Man and the Two of Swords could be like an old way of doing something and having a tough time having a tough time kind of like having like a shift in perspective. So there's something here that they're trying to release. right? But I more so see it as this week it's causing them confusion. So if it's like they've always approached a connection in a particular way, or connections have always been very similar to them, there's something very different about you, but something very like an energy or a habit that they feel stuck in is the best way for me to boil down that energy. Some of you could be dealing with the Pisces, Nine of Cups. Yeah, this person is viewing you as wish fulfillment, someone who makes them extremely happy. This is very specific, but with the Nine of Cups here also, Leo, I feel like this is someone who feels that like meeting you or falling for you was very unexpected. Like this connection came about when they least expected it. Because it could be someone who was in a very independent energy, or things have been very kind of like at a standstill in their love life, but meeting you has been like, wow, I didn't expect this to happen. Like that kind of energy. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, this person's going to put forth a lot of effort into this connection. This seems fairly new to me, guys. So even if you're connecting with this person, maybe it's very, like it was like a brief meeting, or it's still in the early stages. Because it's someone who wants to work on this connection with you, but there's something they're trying to release, or they're realizing, okay, this is a connection that has a lot of potential, but I can't approach it how I usually do. Or this could even be like a mindset shift. Right? So if this person feels like they have gone through the ringer in their past connections, they're trying to change their mind and say, okay, well, that's not going to happen with this connection here. King of Swords. They want to be completely open with you, honest. The King of Swords could also be someone who has gone through like a breakup or a divorce. So very specific message, but this person could actually be connecting with you and wanting a new beginning with you when they just went through an ending that was very heavy. Because it seems to me that this person knows what it is like to be in a relationship, but something about the relationship they have with you is very different and not similar to what they're used to. The Knight of Pentacles. Baby steps, right? Thinking about things thoroughly, not rushing into anything, not jumping to conclusions here. And I will say, guys, like you may find that this is a connection where things run smoothly but it could be very on and off. And so with the Knight of Pentacles, it could be a slow moving energy, but the Knight of Pentacles is the most reliable knight in the deck. So there's something here that this person is trying to execute with you, although they're trying to execute it in a very diligent manner. Like, I need to do this the right way, or I can't mess this up. I need to, be very cautious. Like for some of you, just being completely transparent, this person may communicate to you that they have been careless in the past, or they have been very, like their relationships have not been consistent because of something that is like rooted within them. But something about you is making them want to change that or work on that. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, this is someone who wants to invest in you. They see a lot of potential. They can admire your independence, or the fact that, you could be well off, but they admire the fact or how you carry yourself, the way that you're able to take care of yourself, that sort of thing. It's something about you being fine on your own and not being codependent that really draws this person towards you. They could be a little aloof, a little bit of a detached individual, and they may also value their alone time. Right? So meeting you, it almost seems to me that they feel like you're a perfect match. So this is something they're very excited for, but it's also very different to them, is what I'm getting here. Okay. So that's what I'm getting for you guys. Moving on to Virgo. Okay, Virgo. So the person on your mind and their current feelings towards you. Let's see. Okay, so we have the Page of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, and we have the Nine of Pentacles. Well, this person is viewing you as someone who is single, someone who's very independent. You could be communicating with them, or that could be symbolic for like an incoming message from this individual. So far, they're viewing you as someone who's very independent. They are viewing you as single, but they may also feel like you kind of value the time that you spend on your own, or it's kind of a bit difficult to get to know you this week. There may be a little bit of an isolated energy. Let's see. Okay. The World. The Fool. Okay, so this could be new love. I'm going to continue clarifying here, but the World card as well as the Fool is someone taking a leap of faith towards you. This may be something that you, like, it feels to me that you have an idea this person is or does feel connected to you, but there's something very unexpected about their approach. Okay, so it could be that you don't expect them to ask you out on a date, or you don't expect them to emotionally express how they feel, but they're feeling very confident this week when it comes to opening up about how they feel. This may be someone who's at a distance from you. Could be a Taurus. Yeah, I feel like there's what's being highlighted to this person this week, Virgo, is the fact that you guys share the same values. So like there could have been a conversation where, you know, you express to this person your values or what you want in your life or your goals or, you know, what you're essentially looking for. And this person feels like it aligns with what they're looking for. So it's not just wanting a higher level of commitment with you. They actually feel like they found someone that is very similar to them in a sense. The Magician. This person feels like it's up to them to do something about this connection. Like they're feeling very confident. They're really wanting to pursue you here. And the Magician could even be an energy of someone feeling like I have what it takes to take things to the next level, or at least to express to Virgo that that is what I want. The Tower, wow. The Fool, the World, the Magician, the Tower, the Hierophant. This is very powerful, guys. Some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio, but this is like a major shift when it comes to your love life. You're connecting with this person and you can tell that there's like energetically, you may feel lighter. There's something about this connection where you don't feel doubtful. And that could be an emotion that, you know, you were feeling in your past here. But as far as this person's feelings go, it's like they just feel very confident in pursuing you. They may feel like, you know, they are falling for you fairly quickly here. But with the Tower and the Fool card, I see some sort of a message. Or if you're connecting with this person, it's like their approach, or they abruptly kind of just express something to you that you don't expect. It's like old ways of thinking or old ways of you know, being and, you know, believing here. It seems like that foundation is crumbling. Like as you connect with this person this week, there's a deeper message as to like not having to worry about your past making its way into the present, or how you viewed connections is really, or how you view connections is really going to change because of the connection that you have with this person here. Page of Cups, yeah, someone who really admires you and is going to make that known. But the deeper message here is you're not going to view your love life how you always used to view it. There's like a major shift when it comes to your love life and energetically as well, Virgo. And Page of Cups is someone admiring you and being vocal about it. So there could be a lot of compliments or, you know, a kind exchange of words between the both of you. King of Wands. This person is very attracted to you. Could be a fire sign, okay? But they are not only very attracted to you, they're fully fixated on you to the point where they know what they want and they're working towards it. And it seems to me that this is a week where they're just being more open about their emotions. They're expressing how they truly feel. There could be conversations about, you know, your goals, your values, your, you know, belief system, that sort of thing. Some sort of like very in-depth conversations where the both of you are able to understand each other on a deeper level. We have the Seven of Swords. What's the Seven of Swords? The Five of Cups, the Tower, Seven of Swords. Okay. So this person could have gone through an ending in the past year that they could be sharing with you. Or it's someone who's feeling confident in coming forward and having some sort of a new start. But Seven of Swords and Five of Cups could be something in the past that occurred between the both of you that caused a separation, that they're a little bit, they're still holding on to it, or there's still a little bit of disappointment because of that. It just seems to me that there's a major shift regardless. So even if it's someone that you have history with, you finally feel like something has changed, or you finally feel like you're seeing this connection in a brand new light. What's the Page of Cups? The Devil. Some of you could be dealing with the Capricorn, and then we have the Knight of Pentacles, okay, and the Queen of Pentacles, yeah. This person's moving towards you because they can't stop thinking about you. The Devil could be where someone has obsessive thoughts, or they're there is a little bit of an attachment here. Now, that card could also speak about, someone's bad habits or, a negative thinking pattern, that sort of thing. It's like this person's coming in to invest in a connection with you. And it's almost like a shock factor here for you with the Tower. But you also see that something has changed. And it's interesting to me that this person feels like you guys share the same values, or there's some sort of similarities that are being highlighted, because Seven of Swords as well as the Five of Cups is this person still acknowledging that they may have disappointed you in the past or they were dishonest with you. But what I see in their feelings, whether, you agree with this or whether you feel the same way or not, is someone who wants to have a turn of events here, someone who wants to invest in a connection with you. And there's some sort of changes that they've made that are visible to you. Okay? So that's what I'm getting for you guys. Moving on to Libra. Okay, Libra. So the person on your mind and their current feelings towards you. Okay. So we have the Page of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, and we have the Eight of Pentacles. Seems to me that the person that you're thinking of could be connecting with you this week, obviously with the Page of Pentacles, but Eight of Pentacles is like an increase in effort, or someone showing you that they are working towards building something larger with you. It's like they're focused on the bigger picture, but you're going to see an increase in like the small things or the daily efforts. Okay, let's see. Ace of Pentacles wanted to come out here, so it could be, like a stable new beginning that they're offering you. Okay. King of Wands could be a fire sign, the Fool card. The Star. Yeah, you're going to see an increase in this person's effort. I feel like when it comes to their effort, because with the King of Wands, there's not only a lot of attraction here, this person feels like they know what they want with you. So they're very fixated on attaining that, such as a connection. And with the Fool card as well as the Star, it's like taking a leap of faith towards you, not really knowing what the future holds, but doing it anyways. They don't want to view you as a missed opportunity, or they don't want to give up on this connection with the Star card. Some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius. There's something about understanding the importance of your presence in their life. And this is about actually doing something about that feeling and not just, wanting it to pass them by. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, this is someone who could be like reconnecting with you, or if they're not reconnecting, they have commitment on their mind. So when they're connecting with you this week, they're thinking about the bigger picture, even if they're not being vocal about it. I also feel like this person could communicate something to you that you don't expect, especially pertaining to the stability of this connection. Like whether it's someone who wants to be more stable and you did not expect them to say that, or it's like maybe they're doing something like in terms of you see an increase in their effort and you're kind of like, oh, why all of a sudden? There's something you don't expect when it comes to the stability of this connection. The Emperor. Could be an Aries. It's like they want to take control. Like, for example, if they want to provide for you, or they want to show up, they could be someone who wants to show up as reliable, right? Like, I can be that person for you, or I can offer you stability. There's something about wanting to, be that individual for you. Now, a very specific message that's coming through, so only take it if it resonates, is this may be someone that you were married to in the past, or you guys were in a higher level of commitment, where you may have like a family dynamic with this individual, and they are reconnecting with you in hopes that you guys could bring, the family together or be together again. There's something about that coming through very strongly. Almost like someone returning home, or this is what's going on in their energy. I want to go home, or I want to, take care of what feels like home, and you give them that feeling. So it's like, I want to take care of Libra, or I want to be in a connection with Libra and actually work on this connection instead of dismissing it. Because another thing that's coming through very persistently is someone who doesn't want to view this as a missed opportunity. King of Pentacles. Yeah, there's something about their stability that has changed, which is making them feel more confident in investing in this connection with you, okay? Or there is something that is just changing when it comes to this connection. So it's going to start to feel more stable, or it's going to start to feel like this person's actually putting forth the effort and not just, putting things on the back burner here. There's a sense of like taking control or taking accountability and saying, okay, no more putting things on the back burner, no more running from my issues. And there's something about coming home or creating a home with you. Justice, doing things the right way, that's your energy. This person could feel like they've wronged you in the past, and so there's some sort of like negative emotion associated with that, and they're trying to restore, balance in this connection, speak their truth, do things the right way. But I feel like I'm speaking to those of you that were either married to this person or you were in a higher level of commitment. But this person wants to actually do things the right way, or they want to let go of what was and create something new, and more importantly, create something a lot more stable between you both. They feel like you give them the feeling of home, or they feel very secure with you. This could be someone where, for example, even if you guys were distant with each other, they felt like you were who they would think of, right? Like you are who they belong with, almost, is what I'm getting here. The World card, yeah. The King of Pentacles, the Magician. That's exactly what I see. Not to sound too repetitive here, but it's someone who wants to take accountability, take some sort of, or feel more in control of the situation instead of allowing the situation to control them, instead of allowing the past or disappointment to get in their way. I see it as someone who's very fixated on doing things the right way with you. And, even if you were in a higher level of commitment with this person in the past, they want that. They still want that, but they want it to feel a lot more stable. They want it to be more consistent. They want it to be something that they can count on. So there is a lot of work that this person has put forward. And as far as the World and the Magician, this person is manifesting a change where the both of you could feel a lot happier. And it could even be an individual who was kind of avoiding responsibility or avoiding taking accountability for certain things in the past, but I don't see that in their energy now. The Magician is being clarified by the Death card, yeah. An old cycle coming to an end with the World and the Death card. The Death card is also internal transformation. This person has gone through an awakening, or something has changed within them where you are going to see the changes in the outer world. You're going to see like the increase in this person's effort. You're going to see that they respond to you differently. Even if it's like a small change, you're going to see that, even if it's a small gesture, you're going to see, or you're going to feel that it is somehow a really large change, or it took a lot for this person to, make that, change or alter that about them. Some of you definitely could be dealing with a Scorpio. But I see like someone going through a wake-up call and saying, okay, what am I doing? If I don't do anything now, then this is going to be a missed opportunity. Or Libra feels like home, or I want to build with Libra, so I'm going to go and do that instead of thinking about it. Okay. So that's what I'm getting for you guys. Moving on to Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio. So the person on your mind and their current feelings towards you. Okay, so we have the Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck and the Empress. Okay. For some of you, you may have children with this person, or you have children of your own. There's something about children in this dynamic here, but Six of Cups and the Empress could definitely be someone that you have history with, although they're thinking about, some sort of potential in this connection. This could be like unexplored potential, or feeling like when they were connecting with you, they weren't really able to get things off the ground here. Could be a Libra or a Taurus that you're thinking of. Okay. Okay. Cups, the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. This is very specific here, Scorpio. First of all, this person is not happy right now. Okay, so this week they're not happy with their current circumstances. So it doesn't necessarily have to be just the connection with you, but Four of Cups is usually when you're just not happy in the current moment, to the point where you're not really present. There's either too much of a focus on the past or too much of a focus on the future here. As far as the Ten of Pentacles and the Three of Cups, there could be some sort of interference, A, or B, this person feels that they are entitled to a situation that they're not happy in. So it's like thinking of you, but feeling like they're not able to actually act on that. Yeah, this is a situation where there are a lot of restrictions. Eight of Swords, Three of Cups. It seems to me that someone feels like they shouldn't be thinking about you, or they shouldn't feel as connected to you as they do. And there are definitely restrictions where it's like either viewing you as temptation or feeling like they are, or acknowledging their emotions, but feeling very upset because it seems like they can't do anything about the way that they feel. So if it's not another interference, it could be a mental block with the Eight of Swords, just like pessimistic thinking or a negative thinking pattern. But Ten of Pentacles and Three of Cups, Four of Cups is usually someone, who is feeling connected to you, but they're in another situation that is not satisfying them. But Four of Cups is not really an action-oriented energy. Instead, it's someone who's like sitting in an environment where they're unhappy, but they're not really doing much about it because of the restrictions, the Hermit. They're keeping their emotions to themselves. I don't believe that this is someone who even tells their friends about the connection that they have with you. There's some sort of like, they're very protective over this connection, or they keep it a secret. That's what I'm getting here. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo. And what's interesting here with the Hermit and the Ten of Pentacles is there's a lot that's being illuminated to this person about this connection, right? There's a lot where they're starting to realize either I'm not happy, or I need to leave, or I need to do something different, but they feel some sort of guilt with wanting something with you. And it is a general read, so, the interference could be various things, but it's almost like they feel a sense of guilt, like I shouldn't be wanting a connection with Scorpio, or they feel guilty because they're thinking of you, but they can't offer you what they feel like you're deserving of because of these restrictions. Justice card. Someone here definitely could be married. You could be dealing with the Libra, the World card. It's like they want to change, but this week, if I'm being completely transparent, Scorpio, they're thinking of you and they feel like they shouldn't be. They're feeling very deeply towards you and they're trying to dismiss it, but it's really hard for them to do. And there's something about the situation that is causing them to feel very, very stuck. Like, I don't know if I can, release this situation, or I don't know what my next steps are. It's like thinking about how unhappy they are, but it's not the most solution-oriented energy. The Stars, some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius. What's the Justice? The Fool. What's the Fool? The Page of Swords. This person is definitely keeping tabs on you, and they're going back and forth in their mind about, should I just, reach out to Scorpio and just not care about the repercussions, or should I be held back? That's the internal battle that they're facing. And the reason why it's even an internal battle is because there's some sort of guilt or restrictions present. So it's not like, should I reach out to Scorpio or should I not because I'm standoffish or I'm shy? It's like, should I reach out to Scorpio and ignore the fact that I feel guilty or I feel like there are restrictions in the way, right? Or should I remain held back because I know that there are restrictions in the way? Like, that's how it's coming through to me. And with the World and the Star, it's like, yes, they want a breakthrough. Yes, they want to change. But the Star card is believing in something that is not really tangible. So they have a vision of what they can have with you. But Four of Cups and Eight of Swords is when you're stuck in a situation or your current circumstances feel very like there are some sort of limitations that you feel. And it's so difficult for you to have a breakthrough. they're acknowledging how tied down or stagnant they feel, but they also feel it's just as difficult to come out of that space. And that doesn't necessarily mean it's the truth, because the Eight of Swords has a lot to do with what goes on in your mind. So it could just be someone who is letting their negative thoughts get the best of them. Okay, so that's what I'm getting for you guys. Moving on to Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius, let's see. Okay, so we have the Four of Swords on the bottom of the deck, and we also have the Hierophant. So some of you could be dealing with a Taurus. This could be someone who's not speaking to you, although they're having a realization about this connection, or they're having a realization about this, like a higher level of commitment. So it could be wanting more in terms of like wanting more stability or being ready for things to take off here. Could also be a focus on their values. So there could be a difference when it comes to, you know, their values versus yours, or there's like a difference when it comes to your outlook. Okay. Devil. Some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn, the Strength. We have a Leo energy and the Two of Cups. Yeah. Okay, so this person is having an awakening in terms of what they want with you. And I think one thing they are acknowledging is they really cannot deny how they feel towards you. But what's interesting is we're seeing the Strength card here, and we did see the Four of Swords. So it makes me wonder, is it someone who's held back from you, but they're acknowledging how connected they feel? Because this is a week where they feel like they can't get you off their mind, but there's also this hesitant energy or some sort of resistance that they feel when it comes to fully pursuing something with you. This person also feels that meeting you or connecting with you has brought up some of their insecurities or some of their shadow aspects that they need to heal. Yeah. So it seems to me that they're starting to realize what they need to heal, or this could be an internal change that they're very like, there's resistance here. And it could even be someone who's in a little bit of a defensive energy. You know, I don't know if I trust anyone around me at this time. I don't know if I trust anyone to speak about this connection here. And don't get me wrong, I do feel like they're acknowledging that they feel very deeply towards you, but there's a bigger or deeper issue that they need to face here that they're feeling a bit defensive towards. Knight of Swords. They really want to communicate this to you. Knight of Swords could also be unexpected communication. And because it's clarifying the Strength card, it could be communication after a period of, you know, stagnancy or someone being very held back. But it's like they're really hesitant to reach out to you. They're very hesitant to make this change. But their emotions are something that they're having a hard time running from this week. It's like they can't block out how they feel. They can't stop thinking about you. Devil could even be obsessive thoughts. And for that to be the first card, it really lets me know that this person is facing some sort of an internal battle that is really difficult for them to come out of or find a solution for. Devil could also be someone viewing you as temptation, wanting a connection with you, but feeling like they cannot have that, or something is in the way that is causing them to feel this hesitant energy. Five of Cups. Very disappointed in the past. Five of Cups clarifying the Two of Cups could also be someone who feels like they have had deep emotions for you for quite some time, but they did not act on it. So the Five of Cups could be like disappointment, or feeling like you spent a lot of time dwelling in what could be instead of, you know, taking the necessary steps towards what can be. I also feel here, guys, like there's something that occurred between the both of you that really made this person feel torn, or it hurt them emotionally, and they're still holding on to that with the Five of Cups upright. And I was going to say Five of Swords, so there could be a level of mental conflict here as well. King of Pentacles could be an earth sign, yeah. It's like they're doing what they should be doing or what they need to be doing. So this person could have a lot of responsibilities, but you're still on their mind. But the major blockage I see is creating a change or, healing the necessary aspects of themselves in order to pursue this connection with you is what they're facing difficulty doing this week. This person also may have a hard time opening up about the difficulties as well. Like Seven of Wands and the Devil could be, an internal battle or something that they're facing, but they're not really being vocal about it. It's like they're hiding it. They're almost masking it and pretending as if everything is fine and they have everything under control, when really their inner world feels a bit all over the place, or what's occurring in their inner world is making them feel torn about you and this connection. Wheel of Fortune. What's the Five of Cups? Nine of Pentacles. Okay. This is very specific, guys, but like this person could feel that they chose to focus on themselves, or they chose that being on their own or being in an independent energy would make them satisfied, or it would make them very happy, but they're really reevaluating that. Yeah, the Moon. You have someone here who may be well off, very stable, possibly very independent, but what you don't know is that they're still thinking about connecting with you. It's someone who thought being on their own would be the easier route, or it would make them happier, and they're realizing that's not the case because there are a lot of suppressed emotions that they want to bring to the forefront. You also have someone who is on their own but not happy on their own. They actually feel very isolated. They feel very misunderstood. There's a lot of regret that they feel. What's the Moon? The Ten of Swords. I mean, I could read it as someone who's affected by an ending that occurred, but it's a deeper message that's coming through here. This person is acknowledging what they need to release, but they're having a difficult time releasing it. Again, guys, Devil could be an interference. It could be someone's mindset. It could be, a behavioral trait. It could be a thinking pattern, right? There's something here where they're like, okay, I really need to release this because it's causing, emotional distance between Sagittarius and I. But with the Seven of Wands, it's like they feel they need some sort of help or communication, but they're not asking for it. It's someone who feels very isolated, or they're sitting with their own thoughts. Okay. So that's what I'm getting for you guys. Moving on to Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn. So let's see here. The person on your mind and their current feelings towards you. Okay, Ace of Pentacles wanted to pop out here. Interesting. So it could be a stable offer coming your way this week. We have the Ten of Wands on the bottom of the deck, and we have the Magician. Okay. This is what I'm getting here at Capricorn. It's actually kind of specific, but I'm receiving it as someone who feels like they've hit rock bottom, or someone who feels like, the end of, or they're experiencing an ending. They feel like they've hit rock bottom, but they also feel like this is the best place to manifest some sort of a change from. Kind of like, I don't have anything to lose, or, a cycle has already ended, so why not just try? And they're trying to manifest, a new beginning here after a very draining ending. Now, the ending doesn't necessarily have to be with you, but it's just something about this person feeling like they've hit rock bottom. Okay. King of Swords, okay, and the High Priestess. You have someone who not only feels like they've hit rock bottom, there's a lot of frustration, okay? There's a lot of frustration. There's a level of feeling very overwhelmed, okay? But they're keeping this bottled up. Now, as far as the High Priestess goes, I do feel like this person could be receiving signs about you, or they're feeling intuitively nudged to, say something to you or go in your direction here. There's something about their intuition or connecting with their higher self that is telling them, okay, this is what you need to do, or this is what will make you happy. But with the King of Swords, it's almost like they're trying to move forward or see some sort of progress, but there is a level of frustration. There is a level of feeling very, very overwhelmed. So it could even be something that's going on in this person's personal life this week, but it's really affecting them. It's making them feel very depleted is the best word. And then we have the King of Pentacles, someone who wants to, invest in you. I feel like there could have been like an ending, or there was something you guys were disagreeing on, and they're still in the process of healing through that. It's not like it has slipped their mind or they're completely over it. And as much as they don't want to let that affect the connection with you, somehow it's still impacting them emotionally. So it's like, for example, you guys could have had a disagreement and they're still affected by that, although they still want to communicate with you. They still want to move things forward. Justice. Some of you could be dealing with a Libra. Doing things the right way, someone who wants the opportunity to speak their truth here. And what their intuition is telling them is to do the right thing, which could vary. I mean, it is a general read, but it could be someone who feels like, okay, apologizing is the right thing to do, or speaking my truth is the right thing to do. But there's something like a feeling that they can no longer ignore. And this week it's kind of hitting them full throttle. They're healing from something of the past, but they're also wanting to see some sort of progress with you in this connection. Six of Pentacles. This person may feel like your focus is elsewhere, or there is a question of, do they have your undivided attention? So it doesn't necessarily mean that you're investing in another connection, but it could be that you're someone with a lot of responsibilities, where this person feels like either there's some sort of neglect, or they don't know if they can have your, undivided attention essentially this week here. There is a question of, about that. And they're viewing you as someone who's very generous, someone who was really, investing in this connection here. The Devil, interesting, which is your energy. Yeah, someone who is definitely investing in this connection here. And if I'm being completely transparent, Capricorn, I think there's a level of attachment. I'm not sure if you helped this person out emotionally, financially, or you were there with them through some sort of a tough time, but this person feels like they're going through a tough time right now, and you are who comes to mind. So this person wants a level of support from you, or maybe they want some sort of sympathy here. I don't really see this as a bad thing with the Devil card. I more so see it as someone who's really being reminded of you and what you have done for them. And there is an attachment. I'm not sure if you feel like home to this person, or you are the only one that they can truly confide in, but there's something that you offer them that no one else in their life does. And I know that's a bold claim, but that's the energy that I'm getting here. Five of Swords, very mentally conflicted here. Yeah, this person is still upset about something of the past, an argument or a conflict, a harsh exchange of words, not seeing eye to eye, but they're not allowing that to stop them from, or they can't allow that to kind of change their feelings, because they ultimately still feel the same way towards you, and they still feel very connected here. It's just something about feeling they could have had more with you. There's something about feeling like very conflicted about where you guys are currently in this dynamic. Seven of Wands. Okay, what's the Seven of Wands? Nine of Wands. Someone who's very hurt, but also very defensive is what I'm getting. Like this is a week where, yes, they're thinking of you and they're thinking about how you have been there for them and they feel connected to you. There's even an energy of wanting to speak their truth, right? But there's also a very defensive energy because they're holding on to some sort of anger, or they're afraid of something that you might bring up that they don't feel ready to communicate. They're very protective over this connection also. There's even an energy of feeling very isolated. So they may feel like they don't really have anyone to speak to about this, connection. But what I'm more so getting, Capricorn, is you may have been the closest to them. Like they may feel like you were the closest person in their life, because there's something they're going through that they really want to communicate to you. But then there's also a level of frustration that they're holding with you because of what has occurred in this connection here. Okay, so that's what I'm getting for you guys. Moving on to Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius. So the person on your mind and their current feelings towards you. Let's see. Okay. So we have the Seven of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, possibly another Aquarius like yourself, a Leo or a Taurus. Seven of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune. The person you're thinking of feels very confused emotionally when it comes to this connection here. As far as the Seven of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune, this person feels like they're kind of at a fork in the road this week, right? Do I choose path A? Do I choose path B? Which direction do I go in? Seven of Cups could be this person feeling like they're receiving mixed signals, or, some days they feel very sure about this bond, and other days there are a lot of questions that they have. There's also a thought process or like a thinking pattern that they're having a hard time coming out of. It could feel very repetitive. It could even feel like it's causing more confusion for this individual, but they're having a very hard time like stepping out of it or dismissing those thoughts. Okay, let's see. Nine of Cups, okay, and the Four of Cups. This person feels like there's still some sort of excitement, or when they think of you, they feel like you make them very happy. But what's interesting is the Four of Cups after the Nine of Cups, which is this person wondering if you feel the same way, and they believe you do not. Four of Cups could be someone questioning your interest, viewing you as either becoming impatient or bored with the situation here. And they feel like this connection has the potential to be very successful. They feel like you are someone who makes them very happy. But the current dynamic that you guys are in right now is something that just does not feel fulfilling to them. Could be a Leo. There's a level of wanting to respond with kindness, or there's a level of wanting to open up to you emotionally. But there's also a hesitant energy associated there, where the Strength card could be someone who's like a bit held back, or they're like over analyzing the things that they want to tell you, or they feel like they need to kind of numb the pain or numb what's going on and focus on something else. Because a part of them wants to be vulnerable with you, but a part of them is like, no, I need to remain, held back, or I need to remain as if this is not bothering me. So there may be a little bit of a battle with their ego this week. Six of Pentacles. I see this as someone who actually wants to invest in this situation, or whether it's being more consistent, or quite literally it could be a kind gesture. But the Nine of Cups and the Six of Pentacles could also be someone observing this connection and feeling that they were only looking out for themselves, or I don't want to say there was selfish intent here, although some of you may perceive it that way, but it seems to me that this person feels like, okay, I was only being considerate of my own emotions, or I was only looking out for myself, and that didn't really work out for me. Seven of Swords. This person has their doubts when it comes to this connection, Aquarius. And hear me out, guys. It doesn't make it true, but this is what's going on in their feelings. Seven of Swords, and we did see the Seven of Cups. This person is very confused when it comes to where you stand. So it could be that you're not communicating with them, or there are a bit of mixed signals, or you're just not making it clear in terms of where you stand, because they're very confused when it comes to where you stand. And Seven of Swords could also be someone who has their doubts, or they feel like there's something going on behind the scenes that they're not aware of. I can read it two ways. I can read it Four of Cups, Seven of Swords as someone who is not happy in the current moment because something that they have done or said is coming to light. But it could also be read in a way where this person could be assuming that you are invested elsewhere, or this is not a connection that you're this is not a connection that you want to pursue any longer. Six of Wands. This is someone who views you as like you receive a lot of attention. This could be because of something that you're very skilled at, or you could just be a popular individual, right? But it seems to me that they're viewing you as someone who receives a lot of attention. And there's like this question of, if I were to reach out, would Aquarius be interested? Like for some of you, this person genuinely feels like what they say or what they do doesn't feel like it's enough. And I'm not saying that's how you've made them feel, but it could be some sort of insecurities that are resurfacing for this person, or they're feeding into their negative thoughts here. Eight of Cups. Yeah. That's what it is. They're viewing you as moving on or detaching from this situation here. Because I found it very interesting that the Nine of Cups and the Four of Cups came out as the first two cards in their feelings. Like, you know, you make me very happy, or this connection makes me very happy, but I'm not sure if it's one-sided. This person could feel like, you know, you're detaching, or this is one-sided in terms of they're wanting to work on something, but they could view you as moving forward, moving on. Ace of Cups. What's the Six of Wands, the Six of Cups? This person wants to return to you. You have history with them. They want to return to you, but they may feel like you're focused elsewhere, right? And it doesn't necessarily have to be another connection, but they could sense that you're moving on. There's like a very detached energy that they're feeling from you this week. And their main question is, where do you stand? Are you willing to reconnect here? Do you want a new beginning with me, or do you want a new beginning elsewhere? That's what I see going on here. Okay? So that's what I'm getting for you guys. Moving on to Pisces. Okay, Pisces, so the person on your mind and their current feelings towards you. Let's see. Okay, so it could be a Gemini that you are thinking of with the Lovers and the Six of Wands. Seems to me that it's someone who is wanting to have like a very successful connection with you, or they're wanting some sort of like victory here. Not in a you know, way where they're wanting to win in a situation. They genuinely want like a positive outcome for the both of you. Let's see. The World, okay. The Ace of Cups. What else do we have here? The Three of Pentacles. Someone who wants to work with you. This could quite literally be someone who, you know, works with you, okay? But if that's not the case, it's about, you know, teamwork, coming together, discussing something. Okay, could be new love. I'm going to clarify what's going on. But the World and the Ace of Cups is usually like a shift, something that makes you very happy. And the Three of Pentacles and their feelings is wanting to work with you or come to some sort of a mutual agreement here. Okay. The Empress. Wow. Yeah, this person is highly attracted to you. Not only do they find you to be very beautiful, I do believe that there's an energy of wanting to build. There's an energy of wanting to, or I should say they see the potential in, you know, what you guys can attain together. But they're doing the pursuing. It's like they feel they need to do something about this connection, or they're the one who needs to, whether it's, you know, initiate a conversation. Two of Cups. Wow. What's the Three of Pentacles? The King of Cups. This is someone who feels very, very emotionally connected to you. This is a connection that the both of you understand, but it can't really be explained. This person could feel like you are someone who not only understands them on an emotional level, there are many things that you have figured out about them without them having to be vocal about it. They view you to be a very emotionally balanced person. They view you to be very emotionally mature. This is not about age. It's just like maturity comes with experience. So this person may view you as someone who has gone through a lot in your past relationships, or, you know, those experiences have shaped you into who you are today. They feel very safe around you. And even if it's fairly new, best believe with the Two of Cups, this person is falling for you very, very quickly. The Two of Cups could also be two very different energies coming together. So that may be the reason why they want to have some sort of a mutual agreement, or they can sense the differences, but they want to speak about it. I don't really see it as a block. They actually feel like you're very open-minded, or you're able to understand them on an emotional level. So it makes them feel more at ease about speaking of, you know, differences or things that are maybe in the way of you guys coming together. Queen of Swords. What's the Queen of Swords? Eight of Swords. Yeah, they may be up in their mind a little bit when it comes to this connection here, okay? Queen of Swords and the Eight of Swords could also be someone who's just in like a very clear-cut energy, right? In terms of this is what I want, this is what I do not want. But Eight of Swords could also be read as like unnecessary worry, or like feeding into your negative thoughts, or feeling like your thoughts are all over the place. And something that I'm getting very strongly here, guys, is like this person feels like you've made it very clear in terms of like who you are as a person, what you're not willing to tolerate. Like your confidence is something they admire, yes, but also your ability to kind of like communicate what it is that you want. I think there's something that you told this person that was very straightforward, very to the point, and that could have been something that they did not expect, or this is a prediction. Like you're thinking of just being completely open with this person, or blunt about what it is that you want from this connection. Two of Pentacles. What's the King of Cups? The Hanged Man. That's your energy, the Knight of Cups. Yeah, I see a love offer coming your way. Someone who wants to work together with you, but there are differences being highlighted this week, but not any differences that this person feels like they can't overcome. Because Three of Pentacles there lets me know they want to talk about what is bothering them. They want to be on the same page as you. And as far as the Queen of Swords and the Eight of Swords, there may be something that this person feels like is causing you to feel restricted in completely opening up with them. But on their end, or in their feelings, I see it as someone who actually feels very connected to you. They feel like they could speak their truth. They feel like they could be completely open with you. And the Hanged Man and the Knight of Cups is not only a shift in perspective, it's a shift in perspective when it comes to emotional expression. So this person is going to tell you something about how they feel towards you that they may have not made clear in the past. And it's, yes, it's because they feel more confident, but it's also because of the space that you've created for them, or the way that you make them feel. They feel very safe, very secure, kind of like, okay, I don't need to be held back or not vocalize anything because Pisces is someone who I feel safe around. I feel like I can actually communicate what's wrong. It's just I feel like what they express to you emotionally may not be something you expect. I don't see it as negative. I just see it as unexpected. And furthermore, I feel like this person is really like having a hard time dismissing their feelings. You know, Ace of Cups, Two of Cups, Knight of Cups, King of Cups, like they're really operating from their heart space, not to mention the Empress. You guys may not be in a connection with this person right now, but that's what they're thinking of because they see the potential here. And even if you're connecting with this person, it's not where they want it to be. They want more emotional expression. There's a lot they want to tell you that is coming from their heart space. And it's almost like they want to remove some sort of a barrier that you guys have. And Two of Pentacles and the Two of Cups there could also be, especially with the Queen of Swords and the Eight of Swords, someone who feels a little bombarded this week, or they feel like they have a lot on their plate. But again, I don't see it as something that's going to get in the way of pursuing a connection with you. Okay? So my wonderful Pisces, that is what I'm getting for you this week. I really do hope you were able to find a message that resonated with you here today. And thank you so much for your time.